Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out JJ and Jeff on the tg16. Originally this was I think it was Ken-chan and Kato-chan on the PC Engine, but this is the US version, which is heavily censored. But this is the version that I played, so this is the version we're going to play. Hello, this is the JJ and Jeff Detective Agency. What? What's that you say? A very rich man has been kidnapped. Yes, sir. I'll get on it right away. Fear not, my forlorn friend. I will solve the case. Hey, you don't think you're going somewhere without me? But that's not fair. You always leave me here alone. I want some fun and adventure too, you know. Alright, so for folks that have never played this game has some very interesting controls. There is a heavy amount of inertia, and you move very fast. So just think of this game as like a hyper version of playing the original Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario Brothers 2 with Luigi. Except it's worse than that. You always slide to stops, and it's very hard to control. At its base, though, it's basically like an Adventure Island style action game. So yeah, there's tons of hidden stuff in the game too. In the original Ken-chan and Kato-chan, this was actually a fart maneuver, so you'd actually turn around and then you would fart a cloud, which is why in the game demos you see whenever the character uses this move, he actually turns around. But in this game, he shoots that fire forward, so... As I said, this game is all about secrets. I mean, there's secrets everywhere in this game. So you can jump higher if you get a little momentum, then you can actually jump a little higher. Try kicking above the stump jump. And see how much of a stop you have. And there are times where you actually do have to go at a full run, and you don't have the advantage of coming to a stop. Alright, and here you can spend your credits, which you've earned throughout the game. Of course I hit the wrong button, but yeah, if you wanted extra life, you'd be spinning the wheel for a chance to get an extra life, or to get more health throughout the game. And these were two popular comedians at the time. I think they had a morning show? Morning TV show? This is another example of a game of why this is actually my favorite classic game system. I love the sound. Love the sound chip. Life is full of gambles, but you have to pay. You have to have the cash to play. Yeah, so the game is like very strict memorization. As I said, it's incredibly difficult. Now, if you can bounce on those cans, then you get more coins. I didn't like this game at first. In fact, I really don't think it's a real strong title. But when I was younger, you know, I didn't have a lot to play because games were expensive. And, you know, I ended up playing a lot of this, and I have a certain fondness for it now. But at the time, you know, its finicky controls and its incredible difficulty was a turnoff for sure. This is one of these games, too, that I think it leaves, like, a good initial impression, just because the graphics are kind of nice, and, you know, there's just hidden stuff everywhere. It moves really fast. But then when you start trying to control it, you realize that it's just very, very slippery. I think it sort of loses its sheen. And then, you know, the more you play it, then you kind of realize that it's all very much intentional. And all the game's challenges are set up for it. Vampire says, look for the hidden doors. I want your blood. Oh. You can see you can jump on a lot of enemies. Not everything, but you can jump on most enemies. Or you have that very short-range kick. Yeah, I don't know if there are any continues. I don't think there are. Where are your true friends at times like this? Right here. I think there's something there. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, losing streak. And yeah, there are no continues, but it's a short game, so you know it's not too bad. But it's an incredibly difficult game too, so it takes a long time to finally figure out how to get through it. It's pretty unforgiving, you know. There's a way to actually get all these hands. Oh, stop in time. I used to be really good at this. And you eventually do fall down and get hit. Yeah, there where he's just standing in the corner, he's kind of moving up and down. He's actually peeing in the Japanese release. So, as I said, the game is heavily, heavily censored. But there's a lot of side gags. I mean, it's actually a pretty clever game. It's too bad they couldn't have given it normal platforming controls instead of making it this this like super fast heavy inertia based game. Why Mal is such a nice guy while you're so mean? That's true. He's always giving us health. the only way to get lives. Let's get that Hudson Bee. Lives and the extra vitality. You can see I got if I got 3 fries, I would have got a full bar. Oh. Okay. I have to use the fart. Use the fart against the dragon? I don't know what that is. Snake? Lizard? See, another thing's about timing, too. I mean, if you run through this game and you memorize it, the key to ecology is in the trash can. You can actually do a really, really smooth, kind of flashy-looking run. But all the enemies are set up that way so that you could potentially potentially get like a sort of perfect run situation where you can go through and just push right and time your jumps and kicks. It's hard to do, obviously, but it can be done. It's set up that way. Green Spring can help you correct your mistakes. Oh, this is a warp zone. Oh, man. I really didn't mean to do that. Take a ride on an otter sometime. Take a fall and see what's down. We'll hit from the warp from last time. And you'll have to use him eventually. It'll bounce on his little things, whatever he's throwing. Oh, seashells? I know, it's rough, isn't it? This is a rough game. At least when you're first starting. Yeah, and Jeff is actually even more slippery than JJ. So he has even more inertia. So, I don't know. Like, if the game wasn't already hard enough, you can play as somebody that makes it even harder to play. Although he can't jump higher. See how much longer it takes him to stop. Where are your true friends in times like this? No. Close. Close. Save your coins for the fun and excitement of the slot machine. You really do need to, because that's where you get your extra lives and your extra life. kick the door down when there is nothing to beat on. Ugh. So hard. This game is so hard. Nintendo Switch is the best console right now? I don't know. Probably. Just for the volume of games. Yeah, that's true. The developers like that system too. Or at least now they do. And I mainly cover Switch games, but obviously this isn't on the Switch, so... Okay. Ugh. Can't get any more vitality, I think that's the max. Damn it. Forgot about it. Ugh, damn it. It's such a long stopping time. All right, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching JJ and Jeff on the TurboGrafx 16. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.